Si Kathryn kasi, pagka kunyari lalaki ka, isa siya sa mga magiging pwedeng dream woman mo.
As in, nakita ko talaga yung growth niya. Para na siya talagang man na siya. Feeling ko, ito talaga yung perfect timing. And I'm really happy kasi this time, I'm doing it with DJ.
That was nice! That was amazing!
Of course.
Nasabi pa lang sa amin na pupunta kami dito sa Iceland. Talagang yun yung lugar na hindi ko na-imagine na pupuntahan ko.
Years ago, in February 1992, I decided to publish my first fashion magazine and put a mestiza on the cover. She was a model and her name was Jerome Olorosisi. People may not realize it now, but there were no magazines at that time, no fashion magazines. Magazines were not glossy, magazines were newsprint. When the first issue came out and I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I realize I don't know how to do this thing. But I really can't tell anyone because if I tell anyone, you know, I'm going to lose all credibility, so I'll just have to swallow it. But that's when lessons are learned. Because when I realized and I admitted that I didn't know how to do it, I go, I need to really look for people who do. And as batch after batch of people came to work with Mega, I absorbed what they knew, and I guess that's how it is. It's like a love for learning that pushes you to evolve. Your intentions may be the same, but your techniques and the way you do it, that just improves with time.
You know, with Mega, we feel like every destination has to be the best. Every destination has to be the next big thing. The moment you arrive in Iceland, you realize you're really in a different place like you've never been before.
Iceland is just kind of like God's gift to mankind in terms of beauty.
Panalo naman to. Naiiyak naman ako kay Mother Nature. Ganda nga.
Way to open this trip. Let's go.
Sige, go. Mountains.
what sets Mega apart from the rest is that it has power because it legitimized every single relevant woman in the last 25 years. Once you are put on the cover of Mega or the pages of Mega, that legitimizes you. You are a star. You will forever be a star.
And when you look at the cars, you can realize the size of it.
My first memory of Mega was actually a cover of Judy Ann Santos in 2001. She had like this really sexy black dress that showed off her back. She had this short, sleek haircut that was tousled, and it had this red background. I know for a fact that magazines then really had a trend in putting mestizas, models. So it was refreshing and kind of different to see a mainstream actress like Judy Ann transformed on the cover for Mega. So basically, that's the first one that I saw, and I was impressed. My curiosity was piqued about what Mega was.
Here we shot, this was the final scene from season 2, where all the giants and the White Walkers are walking and they...
The second day in Iceland was actually our first day of shooting.
Really excited to shoot this. It's day 1. Let's do this. The sun is out. We're very happy.
Love it.
Love you, Peter.
We're waiting for one more, right? Peter?
There's just, yeah, the coffee is just getting ready. And
Love
2 minutes
it.
and we leave.
Peter, you're amazing.
We actually hired Peter, who is a tour guide. He is also a production manager. He was responsible for the local crew of the Game of Thrones.
Everybody safe?
Everybody's
Yes.
safe.
Cool.
Sisu. Sisu?
Yeah.
This is not like, you know, safe because you can slip. If you go too close to the edge, because it's wet, you can slip and fall down. So
Okay,
there are
nothing too
there's
close.
no fences, no chains, nothing to, you know, keep you from falling. So please be careful.
Okay.
One of the things that Iceland takes pride in is their lava fields that moss has grown on.
This is the area where Justin Bieber just shot his video.
Is it out now?
Dances in the moss.
Yeah. Which song is it?
You want to stop and go out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Immediately, the place really is indescribable.
It almost feels like you're in a different planet.
Our tour director, Peter, said, okay, this is a safe place to shoot, but please be careful whenever you step on a moss because it could be shallow and you could fall. And you don't know how deep it is, so you have to be very careful. And we were like, okay.
Ay! Okay. Lipat ka na sa kabila.
I might got that on camera.
So joining us in this trip, of course, is our photographer, Nicdao.
Because he's just so much fun to work with, and he produces amazing pictures. In fact, his body of work for Mega alone can be used for an exhibit. Our makeup artist, she is a resident of Paris, Barbie Chan.
So we did our Revlon beauty editorial first with Jessica.
Our theme is actually a progression of grayscale eyes.
Yeah.
We thought it would be much brighter, so we put our model in a dark wig. And when Mark saw that it was very, very gray, it was kind of blending with the sky.
Mark actually suggested to remove the wig of the model.
Let's do the natural hair, those guys. Okay. Kasi parang the orange will come out with green, really nice.
And it revealed this kind of like red, fiery color that the model had, which kind of like stood out.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Mas better, no?
Yes. Nice, right? Wait ka lang. Ano, change makeup muna?
Ano, you want?
Change makeup and then alis tayo.
We actually decided to shoot a few more layouts in the river canyon. Her hair was really just so beautiful. And I think that even complemented and highlighted, you know, the beauty trend we were pushing for.
Here's our pot of gold.
After the beauty editorial, we are to shoot the Mega Man fashion editorial.
So basically, this is kind of the area where we shot Game of Thrones.
Can we do one here?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes, yes, yes.
My vision for the Mega Man fashion editorial was something that was very outdoor. The clothes that Angelo prepared were, you know, jackets in punchy colors.
I love you, Mark.
Next.
Since this is like the fourth and it's gonna be the last leg of the journey before the 25th anniversary of Mega, you really get to reflect on a lot of things. We went to, well, of course, South Africa.
Tatakbuhin natin to.
And then Morocco.
Yes.
And then Greece.
Are they coming up?
And then here, I'm like just blown away. I learned a lot of things. Traveling for me is like the best education. You learn a lot, emotionally, physically, everything. Most definitely, I'm carrying on all the great things that I've learned, all the problems that we had to fix, and to actually find a great solution to it. For me, it's just precious. I have to thank the magazine for trusting in my talent, and trusting in what I can do, and I'm just glad that I did all that, and it's all priceless to me. You know how when you go to a new place, you have some expectations and some things that you imagine how the place is gonna be, but this one just stopped everything what's in my head because it's just beautiful. When they told me that they're going to bring me to Paris, and I've never had a long-haul flight. It's always just in the Philippines, and my first trip was in Paris. I'll never forget it because it opened my mind in so many ways. Every time people would ask me, like, creatively, what's that turning point? And I think that's the turning point. And, you know, I owe it to Mega. Having a microscope with your work, with the people that you work with, it's a bigger challenge because you have to think what to post or what to put out because everyone has something to say. I'm not saying for them to stop criticizing work, but I hope whenever they say something good or bad about what we do, I wish they take that and they learn from it. One thing, a job is called a job, not because it's easy. If you're just doing something just because you need a job or anything, that's not reason enough. For you to have a happy life, you have to love the job that you do. Me, I didn't even want to be a photographer. I don't even have the proper knowledge. I didn't go to a photography school. But I fell in love with it. And I felt like this is gonna be my life.
It's day 3 and we are shooting the main fashion editorial for Mega Magazine and a beauty editorial for BYS Cosmetics. I knew that I wanted to shoot in Vartifos, which is a waterfalls in Skaftafell. To get to the waterfalls wasn't actually easy. You actually have to do a 20-minute hike. We crossed the bridge. And our feet were muddy. We did our first hike.
Sorry.
And we were already out of air.
It feels like 20 hours. We're so tired. Look at Pee-wee.
We haven't even started yet.
I'm short of breath already. I'm not meant to hike, I think. I'm not built for this.
You're built for Fashion Week. Let's do this.
I don't work out a lot, and I'm sure some found it hard to actually hike. You know, bringing clothes and equipment. So that was sort of like a mini struggle. Reaching the top was really just the reward, because visually it was so amazing.
This beautiful waterfalls with kind of like geometric pattern that I've never ever seen before.
The mega main fashion story for November was all about the mystical creatures of Iceland.
And Mark actually mentioned that it was one of the best editorials that he did.
We're done with the shoot, so we're walking back another 20 minutes. But this time it's gonna be easier because it's walking down.
Whenever you invest a lot of money into a shoot, into a production, it's very important to have your professionalism intact. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to say, pwede na yan. But with the bitter cold, with the windy conditions, we were tired from, a full morning of hiking. Everyone was really pushing for the shoot. This is a great example of what professionalism should be. Fight through the hardship all the time for that perfect image.
Like the location.
They created this road when they were shooting Batman Returns.
White chocolate.
I never thought that I would be doing a fashion editorial in Iceland. Or actually, I never thought that I would do a fashion editorial outside of the Philippines. It was a dream come true that I didn't actually dream about. It was in that moment that I was just so appreciative of what I have accomplished and what Mega has allowed me to do.
Ay, nako. Nakakainis na to, ha? Paiwan tayo, Barb. Naiinis na ako talaga. Hindi na to normal. Nakakainis. Naiiyak na ako.
Mark, may pang mas malinis.
For the BYS beauty editorial, we decided to shoot it in an iceberg lagoon. We headed to Vatnajökull, which is one of the world's biggest glaciers. it was a little hazy in the background, which created this cool, moody, dark, mysterious effect.
It's like a dream. This is like a dream. Come true.
I'm so happy you got to see it before you leave.
I'm so happy that you get to see the warmth of Santorini and then the heat of Morocco. And then finally we switch to something more cold, which is Iceland. So we're here now at the location for Daniel Padilla's first Mega Man cover, and this is actually area which is called the Lava Fields, and I'm really excited. The lighting is really nice and soft, which will give it that masculine tone that we need for the shoot, and the clothes are all going to be like patches and floral appliques, which will match Kathryn's mega cover, and I'm really, really excited. They're coming straight from the airport. After a 17-hour flight, they're gonna be here. We're gonna go straight into makeup and then we'll be good to go. This is actually the trailer that we've arranged for Daniel so that he's comfortable. It's pretty awesome, like rock star stuff. So this is where they can actually eat, and then we've prepared some snacks for them. Over here at the very, very front, on top of the driver, is actually a bed where they can rest. Back over here is actually the makeup room and dressing room. Jebby, these are the 3 looks that need a turtleneck, and I don't want to mess up his hair, so I want to do them first.
Before flying to Iceland, Angelo completed all the looks.
Like, I want to do this first, and then this.
The clothes were inspired by nature, which is why the main color story was, you know, in deep shades of green, in hunter, in olive.
Maybe we could do this first, and then second, third, and then last one. Plums.
Hi guys! Je mag maar een mail laten zien dat ik sturen als je stuurt weer.
Hello! We're finally complete. Our cover stars, Kathniel, finally arrived in Iceland.
So joining Kathryn and Daniel is of course their glam team. And Kathryn's mom, our AVP and our publisher, Archie Carrasco, who flew from Manila to join them.
So this is Captain Luz.
Hello.
She's the person behind Daniel's success.
Yes, we're proud to be in Iceland with the mega team.
What's up?
You're welcome. Daniel is a Mega Man even before he was on our cover because He has a great sense of personal style.
You want to get the comforter so that he can be...
He has this charisma talaga. Of course, it's obvious, he's good looking, but he has this certain charisma that you'll be drawn to him talaga. He's really like a man. Kumbaga sabi ni Kathryn, lalaking lalaki.
Yeah. Just be careful. No? Atras na konti dito. Para ano? Para yung hangin.
Siyempre, nung nasabi pa lang sa amin na pupunta kami dito sa Iceland, talagang siyempre nakakatuwa dahil yun yung lugar na hindi ko na-imagine na pupuntahan ko. And then biglang nandito na ako. Minahal ko sa trabaho ko siguro yung grabe ang dahil mo natututunan. Natututo ka everyday. Habang buhay yun, hindi yun natatapos. Industriya natin, hindi naman parang pag nasa office ka, every time, yun naman yung makikita mo. Sa atin, sobrang ibang-iba, di ba? Iba't ibang uri ng tao yung mga kasama mo and kailangan mong matuto kung paano makisama.
Yeah, nice.
Siguro natuto akong magpasalamat sa kung anong meron. Kahit ano man yan, magpasalamat ka na nagagawa mo to dahil sa trabaho mo. Kaya ako nga, ilang beses ako magpapasalamat sa inyo, di ba? Nung nakarating ako dito na alam mo yun, Victoria lang tayo, mag-shoot tayo sa Iceland. And ang dami nating mga fans na mapapasaya dahil sa Victoria na ito. Lahat ng movies ko parang lahat sila gift eh. Kasi yung una, Must Be Love. Yung simula namin ni Kathryn. She's dating, doon na kami nagsisimula, natututo na kami, learning. Crazy Beautiful You, tapos itong Barcelona. Sobrang lahat, perfect timing. I think nangyari yun dahil sa magandang communication sa amin, sa mga magulang namin, sa mga boss namin, sa mga handlers namin, sa Star Magic, sa Star Cinema, sa Star Rec. Lahat yun talagang bagong gawin isang bagay, talagang andyan yung guidance para sa aming dalawa. And dun kami talaga nagpapasalamat dahil hindi kami hinahayaan eh. Pinaka-malaking lesson is yung pagmamahal. Yung pagmamahal sa trabaho mo, yung pagmamahal sa tao, yung genuine pagmamahal. Hindi ka pwede magpanggap.
After Danielle's cover shoot wrapped up, Pee-wee had to fly back to Manila for an event.
Iyak ako. Sayang yun. Sayang naman.
Bye, Tios. What's happening, Suki? Pee-wee's leaving because she has to go to the event tomorrow in Manila, so she's gonna leave the set today in our capable hands.
I'm so happy that I got to see them before. Tears.
I was actually emotional leaving Iceland because, you know, I didn't want to leave, of course. I wanted to see the cover before I leave, but I'm confident because I know that the team I'm leaving, like Suki, Jeff, the rest of them, Mark Nicdao, and also our cover stars, they were in good hands.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's day 4 of shooting, and this is the most important day. This is the day that we're going to shoot Kathryn's very first solo cover of Mega Magazine and also their couple cover.
It's the beginning of our celebration of the 25 years of Mega Magazine in the Philippines.
Are you excited?
Yeah!
This is your location.
Grabe, ganda.
Actually, behind this, it's like all ice na. So,
Pupunta tayo doon.
all ice.
The location was actually in Kathniel, like 5 minutes behind our hotel. It is set against the biggest glacier in the world.
Sabi ko,
I wish lumabas yung Aurora Borealis tonight.
oh my God, the service. And then you throw it. One, two, go.
Wait, sumabog.
May curse pala, no?
So while we were preparing Kathryn, Mark Nicdao walked down into this area that was hidden, and he found icebergs literally on the black sand.
Finally, the tent is set up. So happy.
Kathryn was dressed in a lot of dark dresses with patchwork, which was the direction that Pee-wee had set. Jebby just came with her A game on.
It's just really about celebrating the femininity of a girl who transforms into a woman.
Parang naglalagay ng highlights lang.
Para may dimension. Sobrang nice. The movement of the dress. Should we get the other one na? No. Oh my God, like you can literally like... You can like... Parang... Diba? So cool. So cool.
Put your toes a little bit. Mahiha lang. Yeah.
The life stage of Kathryn right now is the perfect life stage to kick off the celebration of Mega's 25 years.
Ganda. One down.
Baka maano ka dyan.
The moment Kath put her arm on that first ice block, I knew that this was going to be an extremely special shoot. And it was evident in the way she was looking at the camera. The way she was posing. She was a mega woman in the most exotic location we've ever done.
Wow! Galing mo, anong pangalan mo?
Nag-practice akong maigi. Before ka dumating.
Super excited talaga ako when they told me about Iceland. And then, nung nandito na ako, super tagal ng travel time, right? Parang 24 hours ata kaming nagta-travel. But then, nung nandito, worth it lahat. Ang ganda. Nakaka-in-love yung lugar. I don't know, feeling ko kasi last year and this year, ang daming nangyari. Naramdaman ko talaga na parang, di naman tumanda, pero naramdaman ko yung growth na yun. Mas nag-mature, mas na-handle ko na yung mga bagay, and mas open pa ako to handle things kung ano mangyayari in the future. Before kasi parang I was so paranoid, I don't know how to handle my insecurities. Ang daming hindrances.
And go.
I always say this pag sa interview, it's like, I'm a butterfly now. Kasi before, parang sa cocoon ka lang and takot ako mag-explore, mag-open up sa mga tao. But then now, parang dumating lang ako sa point na, wala, mas masaya na maging free.
Space. Good. Very good. Beautiful.
Yay! You're done, sis!
Yung secret maybe, yung maging open ka sa lahat ng bagay. Parang yung learning, continuous talaga siya. Every project, every teleserye or movie that I do, I make sure na may difference. And parang may bago ka ma-offer kasi parang ako fan din ako. Gusto ko pag meron ako ina-idolize, may nakikita ako sa kanya, may inaabangan ako every time. So naisip ko, baka dapat may reason yung tao kung ba't ka i-idolize hanggang ngayon. Kung ba't yung sa 5 years na yun, ba't yung Kathniel nandun pa sila. Ang swerte ko kasi, yung mga tao na nandyan to support me, good yung intention nila.
Beauty.
After Kathryn's solo cover try, we moved closer to where our motorhome was. And Mark, he wanted to put Kathryn and Danielle for their couple cover on top of a hill, which was overlooking the entire expanse of the glacier.
Mr. Mark Nicdao makes everyone hike. That's fine, because the pictures are great.
Going up that hill was just so insanely difficult. And to carry the heavy coats back and forth was extremely painful on the legs.
Oh!
But you know what? I will do it over again. I will do it 20 times over. Everything for Sari Yap.
Just the mood of joy and celebration and happiness was just enough for me to like climb and go back down again and climb and go back again.
We'll do the solo first of Kath, tapos ikaw. Pero sa layout, magkatabi kayo. Para hindi lahat couple shot.
Yes, what's up? So, gusto ko lang pakilala sa inyo si Norman, ang aking alagang.
May buntot ka pala.
The fashion direction for this one was for Danielle and Kathryn to look like Icelandic nomads.
Sure. Looks good, no?
Yes, there. Jay, try natin walang glass. View lang. There. Yes. Nice, Jay.
That's such a cool layout. Kath, it's your turn.
The highlight of my Iceland trip was when I gave Kathryn the 2-layered fur hood.
Should we hug it out?
I think covered din to. Shit. Ganda nito.
And I felt like this is what fuels me. This is what I do this for.
Nice, Kath. Ganda ng white eyes.
Wait lang.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Short. Okay. Patuloy siya. Okay. Top of the world.
Putting them on the cover together is really a testament of their love team's growth.
The shoot was just something else. There's love between the two of them. It was evident in the way they behaved, in the way they moved off cam, on cam.
Tita! Wait, you got that on record, right? Just to remind you guys.
I think hindi siya sikreto. Hindi namin kailangan magpanggap. Alam mo yun, hindi namin kailangan i-arte na gusto namin ng isa't isa. Feeling ko crush na ako eh.
Poofy
Okay.
and the one
Kung ano nakikita talaga nila on cam, yun din talaga off cam.
Nagmamahala kami ni Kathryn, masaya sila. Ginagawa namin ni Kathryn yung mga kailangan namin gawin.
Oh my God, ang ganda. Wait.
Ginagawa namin 100% yun.
Yung mga fans, may understanding kami. Parang kahit di namin sabihin sa kanila, parang sila gets na nila kung may nangyayari between us and the fans. For the past 5 years, parang ako yung isa sa mga naka-witness kung paano siya naging legit man na siya talaga ngayon. grabe siya magmahal. As in, yung ibang tao kasi, pag tinanong mo si DJ, hindi nila magigets. Yung iba nayayabangan, parang ganyan-ganyan. Kasi wala ganun siya, wala talaga siyang tinatago. So, pag nakilala mo siya, doon mo makikita na, ganyan siya. Super mabait siya, grabe yung soft spot niya.
Si Kathryn yung pinakamapagkakatiwalaan na babae. Hindi ka matatakot kung kahit siya lang, alam mo yun, hindi ka magsiselos. Wala eh, walang ganun. And grabe magmahal yung tao. Parang napakakit niya ng tao. Ito kaya tayo tamaan na. Or here. Saan kaya natin ito?
Love, para diretso lang. Kung meron isang tao na pinakakilala ko, that's DJ. Kung paano ako i-comfort ko, anong sasabihin si DJ. So parang ano ba yun? Ano pa yung hanapin mo? Siya yung perfect company talaga. Gusto ko kasi yung parang protected ako parate. And pag nandun ako kay DJ, yun talaga yung mafe-feel mo. Ipapa-feel niya talaga sa'yo na safe ka.
Camera. Okay, walking lang tayo. Long lens.
Gusto kong magkapamilya. Alam mo yun, baka medyo maaga ko gawin yun. Maaga-aga ko mga kailangan gawin yun. Gusto ko na kasi. Ilan anak? Kahit ilan. The more the merrier. Hindi kasi para sa akin parang by 30 or ano, gusto ko may masaya na yung pamilya ko.
Before 30? Oo naman. Pag before 30, ayoko yung too late also. Kaya sabi namin yan, magtatrabaho kami super para pag matanda na, chill na lang kami. Sabi kasi namin, di man yung forever din siguro na mag-artista. So, maybe dadating ka sa point na mag-focus ka na sa family mo, more time for yourself.
May steady na yung buhay ko and may pamilya na ako. Alam mo yun? Sabihin ko na lang, 25 months na nagsasama kami ni Kathryn is hindi siya puro saya. Hindi siya lagi lang kaming masaya-saya parate. Meron kaming mga moments talagang nag-aaway kami.
Pag nag-aaway kami, nagigets ko na, pag in-explain niya, nga mali kasi. Sumagot pa kasi ako yung ganon. Kasi nga, na-explain niya kung bakit. Parang natimpla na namin yung isa't isa. So, ang alam na naman kung mataas yung isa, babae yung isa. Kung ganyan yung isa, ako yung mag-adjust.
Pero, bago matapos yung araw na yun, lagi kaming kailangan namin ayusin to. Lagi namin kailangan ayusin.
Swerte ako na siya rin yung ka-love team ko because aside sa nire-respeto ako, naalagaan ako.
Basta ako, I think, I'm very lucky to have Kathryn. Yun ang pinakaswerte ako doon. Hindi siya yung uri na maghahanap ka ng iba, hindi na. Parang steady na ako.
That's a wrap! That's a wrap, Iceland! Thank you so much, EJ.
You're awesome.
Baby. Thank you so much for doing this again and again and again.
Congrats, people!
Congrats.
Wow.
Stay where you are. Diyan na tayo position.
Okay.
To do something iconic, I think you have to draw from very deep within. And all of those people drawing from deep within, coming together and pulling together in order to make that one brilliant, organic shot.
Should we hug it out?
I think cover din to. Shit. Ganda nito.
This November cover has got what it takes to be iconic. Because of course, first, you've got a seasoned team.
Love it! Love it, Peter!
And then secondly, you've already got a cover subject and they're celebrating their 5th year also. In a business that is very fickle, so 5 years as a love team and a successful one at that. With this one, I'll bet my money that it will stand the test of the next 25 years.
Just to remind you guys.
I think Mega has lasted 25 years because it's very authentic. It also mirrors the signs of the times.
It feels like 20 hours. We're so tired. Look at Pee-wee.
We haven't started yet. I'm short of breath.
You know, we don't pretend to be someone we're not. We know who we are, and we know we're here to stay.
I'm not meant to hike, I think. I'm not built for this.
You're built for Fashion Week. Let's do this.
I really am loving this journey I have in Mega. Year after year, I hope that I'll be able to work with some of the best people in the industry. I think that having this collaboration is really such a gift.
Ay nako, nakakainis na to ha. Maiwan tayo, Barb. Naiinis na ako talaga. Hindi na to normal. Nakakainis, naiiyak na ako.
And I hope that the readers can see that, especially with the first image they see, which is the cover.
Oh my God. Pag your toes a little bit.
When you get someone who has the same vision or who has the same mission, you're able to create an output, an image that's really iconic.
Wow! Galing mo, anong pangalan mo?
Nag-practice akong maigit. Before ka dumating.
Mark has really been there with us every step of the way. We couldn't have done this endeavor without him. I always say that Mark is really such a genius, you know, he's an expert of his field. But also what I get from him is that every trip, every shoot is still a learning experience.
I love you, Mark.
Next.
We also worked with a lot of makeup artists and stylists for this trip. With our stars, Kathryn Bernardo and Danielle Padilla.
What's up?
You're welcome.
Their tandem has really put a mark in terms of love team in their generation. The audiences have grown up with them. They've seen them when they were young.
Gusto ko lang pakilala sa inyo si Norman, ang aking alagang. Buntot ka pala.
They've seen them also in terms of like how they progressed in their careers, in their craft, in their relationship.
Very good. Beautiful.
Yay!
You're done this.
I think audiences would also want to see what's next for them. And I think this cover is a taste of what their future will be. Well, the original plan was really to put a solo cover for Kathryn. a solo one for Danielle, and of course, they're covered together. Mega is celebrating its 25th year anniversary. And what better way to launch, this celebration? Not only giving the readers or the fans 3 covers, but 9. When people buy this issue, I want them to feel what I felt when I first picked up Mega back in the day. It was Judy Ann Santos, transformed into a woman, and I saw her in a different light. That made a huge impact on me. I want the readers, for people to get the magazine and feel the same way about Kathryn when they see her on the cover. My hope is that this Mega November cover of Kathniel, of Kathryn, of DJ or Danielle will be considered one of the most iconic covers that we produced. So as far as what we have in store for the 25th anniversary of Mega Magazine, this is just the beginning.